Hi all, welcome back to my lecture series on strategic management. And we were discussing about chapter 2, external and internal environment. In the first video of this chapter, we already discussed what is business environment, uh, eh, types of business environment which we need to consider for analysis. So in this video, our focus is on external environment, and in the next video, we will focus on internal environment. Okay, what is external environment? We discussed in the last video also. External environment, which is surrounding to your business, which will have impact on your business process, that will be called as an external environment. These all are the global factors. We discussed about this in the last video in detail. Okay, you have a business here, car manufacturing. So you have a city where it is located, and then there is a state where it is located, and then the country where it is located, and then the overall global thing. Everywhere, one or the other things will be happening. One is surrounding to your company itself, which is nothing but a micro environment, who are like suppliers who are very, very near associate of your company, customers, marketing intermediaries, competitors, and few publics. So all those are surrounding to your company. But apart from that, there is a city rules will be applied to you. There is a state policies will be applying to you. Global conditions, country level policies will be applicable to you, or a global conditions, whatever is happening at the global level, that is also going to apply. So that will be part of macro environment. With this brief introduction, let's move on to see micro environments in detail now. First one within micro environment, as I told, micro environments are just above your business level. Your business unit is here, somebody surrounding to your business. Who is the most nearest one for you guys? It is supplier. Supplier is a one who sells material, who supplies material like what? Raw materials to the business. You have a car manufacturing, you need what? You need tires, you need metal, you need lot of accessories. All those things will be supplied by supplier. Correct? So supplier refers to firms and individuals that provide the resources needed by the company. It is not only by the company, by the other car manufacturers also, right? Or its competitors to produce goods and services. So if you are a car manufacturer, there are many companies which will provide tires, and the same that the tire supplier will supply to your competitor also. So supplier refers to this person who supplies required materials, raw materials, etc. to company. Okay. What is its impact? Why we should study? Because the final output of the company is depends on the quality of raw material what we put it in a product. So if you put inferior or substandard quality of raw material, then that will hamper the production, right? That will hamper the production process as by as well as quality of the product. So it increases the cost of finished goods. So it is very, very important to know who is your supplier, how many suppliers are available. Out of that, who is ready to provide timely and quality material. Timely and quality material. Important. So that's why you should know who is your suppliers and who can provide you timely and quality material. And then you can make a decision about who is your suppliers. Okay, guys, let's move on. Next point is customers. Main motive of the business is to earn profit. That profit will come when you make sales to the customers. Customer will buy your product if they are satisfied when they consume for the first time. If they are not satisfied, they will make a bad mouthing and you will not be able to survive in the business. So customer satisfaction is a key for any business. In micro environment, customer is another important element which business has to study. Okay, because customer is the one who is going to bring in money for you, right? Is bringing a revenue for you guys. So that's why customer analysis is important. So we need to understand what is customer expectation. So important thing is you need to know what is customer's expectation. If without knowing the customer expectation, if you produce something, then that will not reach to customer and you will not get any revenue out of it. So that's why you should know the customer expectation in the particular area where you are entering. Second important point of that is customer always expects quality product, the best quality product at a reasonable rate. Correct? Every customer expects product, quality product at a reasonable price. So quality product and services at reasonable price. That's why manufacturer must find the expectation, produce that product, keeping in mind the cost, but not compromising on quality to get more and more satisfied customer to the business. Moving on, market intermediaries. One of the important again function, you produce goods in one place, say example in Bangalore, but it will travel to everywhere in India by ship, by air, by rail or road, whatever the way. It reaches many part of the country, or even sometimes it may go to a nearest port, and from there it will be sent it on outside for export, right? So many where it has to spread. All these things is possible. All those things are possible only with intermediaries. There is a transportation firm, services firm. They are the one who are going to help us to move goods from one place to other and supply of money from one place to other, banks, etc. So these things we need to plan it properly, understand the mechanism when the materials are moving, how to manage insurances for this, funding for this, etc. Everything should be considered while doing business decision. And so that's why making a market intermediary study is also an important fact, because there may be a loss of goods because of a theft or fire, there might be a delay in transfer of goods, or there may be a delay in getting funds for it, etc. So that's why we have to maintain healthy relationship with all the intermediaries for a smoother operations of the company. Okay, moving on. The fourth one is competitor. Who are your competitor? If you don't know your competitor, then you will not survive in the business. You should know what is your strategy, what is your strength, and how can you approach market is one hand. On the other side, you should know what is your competitor doing, how he is producing his products, what is the quality of his product, how is marketing strategy, what is its marketing strategy, and you have to apply, you have to see those things and then decide your strategy of marketing, your product mix, your way of approaching to customer, etc., based on what competitor is doing. It is not that always competitor is doing, but successful competitor, whatever they are doing, that can be seen and that can be modified and applied to your businesses. So study of competitor is also an important element. So what companies should focus here? Companies should focus here is constantly watch what your competitors are doing, what their competitors are doing. Constantly watching is important part of it. The last one in micro environment is public. Consumers are one side, they are customers, they come, they buy the product. But apart from that, though they are not customers for you, there are many other publics who are interested in your firm. Okay, who are those? Though they are not your customer, they are not your supplier, they are not your market intermediaries, they are not your employees. But still, general public, few fraction of a public is also interested in your company. Who are those? They are environmentalists. Company, manufacturing company has set up, lot of pollution is coming out of it. So then environmentalists will come. Then some incident happens, whether bad or good, positive, negative, media groups comes in picture, and then they start making a noise around your company. Women's association, maybe for reservation of women in the organization, or any atrocities done against women, or any ill treatment of women and other things. Consumer protection groups, there are some public interest litigation might be floated by groups which are interested in a consumer's health or a consumer's preferences. And then local group, because your company is operating in certain city, right? If you are in Karnataka, you might be seeing a lot of Kannada associations or a local community associations who will be doing a lot of welfare work around in our area, in the areas. So those things also need to be seen. You should see like who are there, and cultural association or a citizen group. So you need to understand all these concepts, all these groups, and try to meet their expectations. Okay, there is no question in fighting with any one of these. They all are right at their place. So it is important for company to study these things and then try to manage their expectations in the legal way. So nothing out of legal things here. It is everything should be within the legal framework. This all about micro environment, suppliers, customers, marketing intermediaries, competitors, and public. Hope you guys are clear with what is micro environment. And in the next video, we will discuss more about macro environment, where the lot of factors needs to be studied. And thanks for listening to me. Thanks for your patience. I request you to subscribe my channel and also share it with your friends. Thank you. Thank you so much.